So, hello to all again. With the definitions and types out of the way, it's time to take a look at the inner workings of a modern airbrush. The airbrush we'll be using throughout this episode is the Iwata Eclipse HP-CS. This is a double action, gravity feed, internal mix airbrush. As you can see, there are quite a few parts to this airbrush which can look daunting to the uninitiated. Let's break it down though and remove some of the mysteries. Main body and handle. The main body incorporates the mixing chamber, this one, the air supply connection, this one, and all the connecting plumbing, those two ends. Attached to this is the handle, which extends out of the back and provides balance to the brush. It also allows you for a comfortable fit in the hand, which is very important factor, as you want an airbrush that is comfortable to hold. Some handles has an added feature on the back end that allow the user to limit the rearward travel of the trigger. Recalling the effects of rear trigger movement, this is the added feature. You can limit with this one. You can limit the amount of paint that you use. Though adjusting this dial, the artist can establish a fixed spray pattern and maintain the pattern throughout their project. Think about camouflage fade lines or held consistency across your entire model. In this, as this is a gravity feed airbrush, here it is, the paint cap is integral with the main airbrush body. On some occasions, the upper half of the paint cap is removable, which improves cleaning. Although you can see in this one, at the bottom of the cap is the needle, which runs through the body of the tip. You can see it. Now. So, that was the main body and the handle. Let's go to the tip and needle. So, now it's time to show you the tip and the needle. Actually, the tip and the needle are essential features to establishing automation and flow. A smaller needle limits the paint flow, which would allow for final detailing. This needle fits into a tip, and these two pieces needs to precisely mill to fit accurately. Likewise, damage to either of these two pieces can result in unpredictable results, and one should not hesitate to replace either the needle or the tip at the first sign of damage. Here, the tip assembly consists of 5 pieces, actually 4, you'll see why 5. So, you have the needle cap, the nozzle cap, head cap, this one, and the fluid nozzle, which also consists of 2 pieces, the body and the tip. You have to be very carefully and always have the very head of the tip and the nozzle cap always clean. Also, from these 3 components, are the most, they need the most elegant of treatment. Any damage in any of those 3 components, just replace them. So the trigger. The trigger assembly in a double action brush has to do two things. It has to be able to start and stop the airflow, and also has to control the pen flow, and this is done by manipulating the needle like this on your brush. This is done by a spring housing seen here. The needle fits into the housing with a knob compressing the split end onto the needle to hold it firm. This one. The front end of that piece fits against the rear arm of the trigger with a spring establishing tension to ensure that the needle remains closed until the trigger is pulled back. By replacing the spring, the user can adjust the amount of tension, make it easier or more difficult on the backward stroke of the trigger. As a summary, this should provide a solid base of what an airbrush is and how it works. Whether single or double action, gravity or siphon feed, internal or external mix, with proper operations and maintenance, great results can be achieved with virtually any airbrush. In the next episode, we will examine the second item that is needed for proper airbrushing, an air source. Thank you very much for watching. If you like, subscribe to my channel or share with a friend. Thank you very much. See you at the next episode.